How's it going, YouTube? Today we got a knife other than a Tucson. It's the Trivisa. This is my first knife from Trivisa. This is the Dor-04Bu. Very catchy name. As you see, stonewash 14C28 end blade, blue micarta, made in China. Better material and craftsmanship. We'll say it's got a nice box, so let's check it out. Of course, you got the cover to pull off. Got a decent sized microfiber cloth. Some paperwork. QC pass, January 29th. Little bag. And the knife, which I've already took out. Let's get to that, because I know that's what people want to see. They don't buy it for the box, but it is nice when they do it right. Their display. Here we go. I love blue micarta, so anytime someone has blue micarta, I go for it. Even though this doesn't have the most texture, it is contoured though, slightly. Got a flipper tab. They could have put a few more jumps around there. Look at that blade. Not sure you call this a spear point, dagger, drop point. Not really sure what you'd call this. It's got a flat grind, stone washed, 14C28, and as I've already said, and it said on the website it's heat treated 58 to 60. It's not a very hard steel to get right, so I'm sure it's decent. I've already resharpened it and put an edge on it because, I mean, it was sharp when I got it. It just wasn't sharp as I'd like. This knife measures in at 8.26 inches with a 3.66 blade. So it's a full-size knife. Let's check it out against some competitors. Petrified Fish Terra and the Tucson TS380. I just did a video on that the other day, so if you want to check it out, it's there. It's about the same size as both of these. Two more. Boss Deed Thunderbird. Spyderco PM2. About the same. Pretty close. So this ain't a small knife. Probably not the best for gym shorts. But I do love the blade. They could have did the flat grind higher, so it would have been a little bit thinner. But it's nice and robust. On the blade stock, I got 3.5 millimeters or 0.139, which is a bit thicker. So it's not the sliceiest of blades. As of course you see there's a button lock. When it's closed, it sticks up a little bit, but not a lot. When it's open, pops up. We'll say there's no button stick or very, very little. It's very, very good button lock. I'm not going to whack it because I don't do that, but I'm sure it's pretty good because if you look at the button, it sticks out a little bit farther than some. The plunge right there. Yeah. Sharpening choil on this was not very good. I was able to sharpen it, but I probably won't be able to do it again without messing it up. Widened up. Got a little bit wide in the back right there. Yes. Has anyone else had a Trivisa yet? What you think of it? As you see, this has got a reversible pocket clip. It's got inset clip with flat screws, which I really like. Pocket clip doesn't have the most tension, but seems alright. In the hand, feels pretty comfortable. Pocket clip don't bug me. On the hardware, I'm gonna have to check. Yes, the hardware is T6s, besides the pivot, which I do not like. But is what it is. This knife runs $70. I forget to mention that on a lot of my videos. Got a blue micarta backspacer that matches. Thumbs up for that. A lot of backspacers I've gotten lately do not match the knife. Let's see. Got a D-shaped pivot or a captive pivot, which is always good. The handle measured at 0.54, so it's about average handle width. The knife weighs 4.5 ounces, so it's not the lightest of knives, but it's not overly heavy. My Spyderco weighed 3.6, so it's almost a whole ounce more. One of the reasons is they don't have inset liners, which would have cut down on the weight. They do have weight relief in there, but not a lot. They could have did some more. And of course the blade's a little thick. That adds to the weight. Let's see, I think I've covered everything. It's nice that they do have a reversible pocket clip, because a lot of people like that. Button locks are the big thing right now. I know a lot of people are starting to hate them, but even more are still in love with them, so I don't think they're going anywhere. Forgot to mention, Steve Chang is the designer of this knife. I think he just does stuff for Trivisa. Not sure. They're a relatively new knife company. We'll go over a few things I dislike or I'd like to change, but overall this is a really good knife. I can't complain about anything too much. I would like to see a filler tab if you're going to make it reversible. It's just something I like to see. I like the Velocity does it on their knives. It's just a little bit of added touch. The plunge grind should be quite a bit farther back, and of course the T6s and the blade stock, but that's just a personal thing for me. I like slicier blades, but I guess every knife can't be slicey. And the weight, they could have cut down the weight a little bit more if they tried. Cut out some bigger holes on the inside would have helped a little bit. And I think this knife would look better with inset liners too, but that's just a personal preference. Overall, for my first Trivisa, I like it. I feel like $70 is pushing it a little bit for 14C, but it's not overpriced. Rather see it in the 50, 60, but 70, I can deal with that. So if you got any questions, comment down below. I'll have this linked in the description, and subscribe if you haven't already. Thanks for watching.